There. We're recording now.
Right, 3, 2.
Oh, it's a very loud ad.
Wait, have we started?
Yeah.
Okay. We've kind of just. I'm not talking to you, Ben.
I'm not
You know
talking
what?
to you either, Sam. I'm talking to the
I'm
audience.
talking to the audience. We forced ourselves to be here,
Yeah. I hate
but you know,
Sam.
yeah. And Ben has committed an egregious sin, and he knows it.
Sam. Oh Lord, that was really loud in my ear. Audience, I had the volume for Spotify on all the way up, maybe so I could drown out this cretin to my left or right. I don't know which way he is.
Think
Maybe
of the
looking at me.
worst thing that someone can do, and then take it one step further.
You know, Sam, it was necessary for the cause that I was trying to support.
Ben, I'm gonna give you a chance to mend the bridge here, okay?
Okay. Sam?
You don't actually wait. You don't actually think that the house from The Shining you don't actually think that the house from The Shining wasn't the real villain after all, do you?
No, it was the child. The child should have been murdered. I really don't think I can say that.
I was trying to figure out what mundane thing to go to.
I really thought it was going to be something serious and
no,
like an actual crime you were going to accuse me of.
I was trying to think of one of the things that I'm like obsessed with for a dumb reason to do with films. So I was gonna go with like he doesn't actually think that French New Wave is pretentious garbage. But I thought The House from The Shining is a running bit.
Yeah, and
as we all know, repeat it again. No, what's the word? Repeat with me.
The real villain were the friends we made along the way.
The real villain of The Shining is the house.
Maybe the house is an anti-hero. Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, sorry, hotel, I should say. The hotel.
Welcome back to I was about to say the Gus and Eddie podcast because we steal so much from them.
Welcome back to
the Scandi Reviews podcast. Just to step on your toes there and make sure that I get to introduce it 2 weeks in a row.
Welcome back to podcast, but outside, because I haven't actually listened to Gus and Eddie for a minute.
I have been religiously listening to them because it's a little treat for me when I finish college. All my classes on a Monday finish at 5, and then the Gus and Eddie podcast is uploaded at 5. So I get to finish college, put on YouTube because I'm not a cretinous audio listener, and just chill out hang with the boys.
I like to stick on a podcast spot outside because they go outside and just interview random people. And this week for their 100th episode, there's been a running joke for the entire time that eventually they're going to interview John Hamm.
Yeah.
And in this episode they did. And John Hamm is just the funniest guy.
I think I saw the bit they did about
which one? Was it the vaccine?
Vaccine, and he was like
you got a vaccine against polio.
Yeah. Someone said polio and he was like, no, I got mine for polo. I thought that was a pretty good bit.
Yeah. And then he said it wasn't actually a big deal because he's not from like Argentina or England or whatever. John Hamm is just so funny. And then there was the bit they did when they were asking, well, there's one where they asked when Mad Men would come out. And John Hamm said that it would be out on stream platform soon, and he said it would be on like Quibi and stuff. Like oh God. We said they're gonna the Madman 2, The Search for Curly's Gold is coming out soon, and I thought that was good.
Oh God.
Good bits, you know.
Good bits, you know. Not as good as our podcast, but you know. People don't recognize true art when it's being made. It's only after. Maybe we have to die and then we'll be the biggest podcast on the planet. Maybe we have to fake our deaths and make the Scandinavian Reviews podcast. And then, you know, we'll pop off. They'll be like,
maybe. We are the Vincent van Gogh of podcasts.
This Sam Ironside and Benjamin Munchkin, they're pretty funny. Okay, how have you been? I feel like we haven't podcasted in like a week,
We haven't podcasted for a week,
but we haven't.
and
We
also
haven't gamed. We haven't done
I've
any
been,
gamer chat.
yeah, I've been AWOL a bit for the
Yeah.
past week. Basically, I have some very good reasons for that.
Mhm.
As you all know, probably, I'm in university. I'm in Glasgow, and it is exam season. Well, it just became exam season, but for some reason, the Germans decided, as in my German class, not just Germans in general. The Germans decided not to stick by the exam schedule and instead do the exams before the exam timetable is meant to start, which is great.
Yeah.
So I had less than a week ago, I had my German speaking exam, which I was a bit stressed about because I got an E in one of my German tests, the last one I did. So I had to get better than that. And so I was revising for that for ages, and it went. I don't know. It went.
It went.
Yeah, but it went better than I thought it would. But that's not saying much because I was like absolutely like shitting bricks, basically.
Yeah.
But I spoke German. I did speak a bit of English and a bit of French.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Not deliberately. I didn't just. But you know when how like you like I did French in high school, you just sort of slip into it at some point.
Yeah.
Like
trying to learn French on Duolingo. Sometimes they'd ask me, "What's horse in French?" And I'd say, "What are you idiots? It's obviously horse." And they wouldn't accept that. And then they charged me £78. But I've also had a kind of mini exam stuff, but not really.
Yeah.
Because I had a law exam, which is fun because I'm doing a radio course, a radio and podcasting course at college at the moment. And we can get onto uni stuff later on because that's a funny story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was fine. I just I don't know how it be. Most of the exam stuff for us has been cancelled. The exam stuff for us has been cancelled. It's just online tests and coursework that we have to hand in. And then, sorry, I'm fiddling with my jacket. I don't know if that's making a terrible noise.
I can't hear anything.
That's good. Yeah. I don't know. Pretty dumb. Pretty stupid that I interrupted you for that nothing segment.
No.
Did you have anything?
No, we're
else
talking
to
about
add?
exams. That was an exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm another reason why I've been busy is that tomorrow I have politics essay due. It's my last politics essay. I'm halfway through. So tomorrow I'm gonna basically it's 2 small essays, so I'm smashing out the second one tomorrow, but I have no idea what I'm doing for it because I didn't do politics lectures really. But that's okay. Yeah. And this is a decent segue if you don't have anything to add about like school and stuff.
Yeah.
Not school, but
our education.
Decent segue. Shops and that opened yesterday.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Viter, we went out yesterday to go to various shops. So the original, we were going to, there's this vintage clothes shop that we went to months ago.
Okay.
And obviously everything's been closed since then. So I got a nice jacket.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother showing that. I'm going to show, we went to it's like an antique store after that.
Yeah.
And I got 2 cool things, and I've got them right here just by pure chance. It was actually by chance. So this is a newspaper.
Okay.
From 1943.
Oh.
An original one. So it's all about like war.
An
and
original.
Stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And guess how much this cost me?
I don't wanna make my guess too high, so I'm just gonna say like 50p.
It was free.
It was free. Oh my god.
Well, it wasn't actually free. I'm flipping around so you can see.
Okay.
They were $3.50 each, which is pretty cheap for like what it is. Because everything in that store was really cheap. But basically there was 2 and me and Viter both got one, but me and Viter both wanted the other one. Okay. But he said that he would pay for this one so he could get the other one. And I wasn't as fussed about it as that, so I just agreed.
Okay.
And the other thing I got
Yes.
was this book.
Oh my god.
And you might like this one because it's a film book.
Oh.
From 1958.
Oh lord. Back when
it's called Talkies. So it's got all the pictures in that.
That's pretty cool.
It's about it runs through every year in like talking film history. So from like 1927 when the Jazz Singer came out all the way up to 1957.
Okay.
So it's a nice piece of history, and it was only £4.
Nice.
Bargain.
I don't know. Pardon me. Sorry, I haven't had money, so I haven't been able to go to any shops. And also, I live in a tiny village.
Yeah. So
I have to go quite far away to get a decent shop. So that is pretty cool. A free 70-year-old newspaper. Quite a big deal.
Yeah.
I've got a jazz book that is kind of like your film one, where it's got pictures of like every major jazz musician.
Oh, that's cool.
See if it's. I don't want to see if it's in my drawer. I'll send you a picture of it if I can find it later on.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to rustle about when we're doing a podcast.
I was thinking, you know how like travel restrictions are less so now.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if at some point we all went to Edinburgh.
I think that would be very good. I just want to see my boys.
Next month or something.
That could definitely be arranged. Charlie and Jacob are both here. I was going to say
where?
Well, they're still both in Fife. I don't want to dox them. So, we could all.
I don't think anyone's in Edinburgh.
We could all decide to meet up in Edinburgh and have a spontaneous Scandi Reviews sketch. Spontaneous Scandi Boys sketch. Just,
Scandi Boys sketch.
Because we did agree that the next time we all see each other. Well, no, the next time you're home, but the next time we all see each other, we're going to try and do a sketch.
Yeah.
Fun times. Oh, we didn't.
I'm going to Edinburgh next week.
Because none of the podcasts that we recorded had gone up. We finally made dip.
Oh wait!
God damn it!
Wait, they will. Everyone who's seen this must have. Unless, do we have podcast listeners who aren't Instagram followers?
I doubt it. I don't know. But if you haven't seen Dip, or if you just want to have your heart broken again at the beautiful story, or if you're a new listener and you just found us for some reason, Dip is a short film that we'd been working on for 3 years? Almost 3 years.
Well, when we say working on, we mean we came
up with the idea 3 years ago.
Like, I think it was like 2 years ago, possibly. Oh no, because it was a year before we filmed the first one.
Yeah,
wasn't it? And then that didn't happen.
Yeah, because I remember I was fairly skinny, but I was still kind of had some chunk, but I was okay with how I looked, which is not the case now. So when this is gonna incriminate us. So because we filmed it before the second.
No, we filmed it before lockdown. No, we were fine.
Yeah.
We filmed it before the second
after
lockdown,
Christmas. There was
technically it was a creative endeavor, so it's okay that we
after Christmas
made contact.
Nicola Sturgeon, that is not just some random Nicola in Scotland. She plonked us into tier 4. But then as we were coming out of tier 4, we just decided one day, you know what? Let's go film Dip, and we did. And then
I think it was not before Christmas.
No, it was after.
Possibly.
Because the day.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we'd finished filming it. We'd done it all. We were just walking Jacob to the bus stop and walking you home. I pulled my phone out and went onto Snapchat. The first message I opened was, "Have you seen that Nicola's putting us into lockdown tonight?" So not only did we change the course of cinema history, we were struck down in our prime because of COVID again.
Literally, the creative juices were finally flowing after that. We were
Mm.
like, yeah, we can do another one of these.
Dip. I would say with the directing of Dip, it was a fairly even thing with you and I.
Mm.
The rest of the Scandi boys shouldn't have even got a credit. They were hardly in it. I was the main character. It was so good. It was such a good day.
Yeah, that was really good.
So many stupid bits that are in it that made it into the
So stupid bits. I did editing. That was a nightmare, but I did love it.
Yeah,
I loved the editing process, but my computer just couldn't handle it after a while, so I kept having to shut down and then restart.
Yeah.
So what would have taken a couple of days ended up taking a couple of weeks because my computer just couldn't handle it.
It was the
Couldn't
buzz.
handle the sauce. It was
The
too
buzz
good.
up to it when we would go into a Discord like 4 little kids up after their bedtime. And we
Yeah.
were just giggling, waiting for you to let us see it.
It was actually like 2 a.m. every week or so. We'd show. I'd show you like how much progress I'd made.
My mum was fuming. My mum doesn't like Dip. She's not a true believer.
Your mum's wrong. Sorry.
She is. Yeah. I don't know.
Your mum's really nice, but she is wrong.
Yeah.
Why didn't she like it actually?
I don't know. I just don't think she got it. I don't think, Mum. She's in the other room, but I'm still scared that she'll come in and beat me. I just don't think she gets our artistic vision for Dip.
My mum and dad unironically enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think her perception of you was destroyed when she saw Hoot House 3, and with the first scene where you just cast out Charlie completely. I think.
What, does your mum not like me anymore?
No, she loves you, but I think just after
Oh.
seeing you swear, she's like, no, I have to boycott everything Sam's in.
I am an adult.
Yeah.
Well, man's allowed to swear once every now and again.
A man can say a little shit every day or so.
A little crap.
Oh,
sorry, that was too much.
Darn it! Sorry. I'd like to apologize on behalf of Scandi Reviews for our our unparliamentary language.
I mean, to be fair, we've done worse than that drunk podcast.
Yeah. Oh,
remember that? I didn't realize how drunk we were.
Yeah. Sorry, I just battered my mic. I was gonna say by the way, as if I said by the way as if I was gonna mention something important, but it's a question. So when's your last exam?
My last exam.
Yeah.
Well, okay. My last exam is like the 21st of May or something. But
yeah.
So that sounds like a long time. But after I submit my essay tomorrow or the next day, that's the only exam I have left.
Okay.
So that's it. So I don't actually have that much, even though it's in a while. So in between now and the 21st of, or whenever it is, it's end of May. I'm not going to just be straight up revising because I don't care that much.
Well, no, it was just, I was going to ask if on the day, well, probably not on the day after your last exam, but do you want to do a drunk podcast to celebrate? Okay.
Yes.
That's all I needed to know.
But I don't know if I can't commit to the day.
No. It's just as soon as it's over, we'll do a drunk podcast with some of the boys.
Yeah.
And by the boys, probably just Jacob and Holly. Also, I was having a think today.
That does usually tend to be the boys.
Yeah. I was having a think today. I really want for Christmas this year, I want us to do an in-person podcast with Holly and Jacob. So good. Yeah. Me and Jacob I think we talked about this on the podcast. Me and Jacob on one side just smooching, you and Holly staring blankly at us. It's gonna be
Why
perfect.
am I not allowed to be in the smooching? Is this am I being discriminated against because I'm in the relationship?
No. Well, maybe. No.
So me and Holly are being discriminated against here,
No, it's just because Jacob and I are gonna have more fun than you and Holly will on your stupid side. So
why can't I be on your side?
Well, because I don't know.
We can be a lopsided podcast. We can be smooching, and Holly can be chilling,
and Jacob can be probably off camera eating some popcorn.
Probably some cheese, actually.
Yeah, Maybe he'll make some. Actually, his macaroni looked amazing that he put on his private story.
Oh, that
I'm
did
not
look
going
really
to
good. I don't even
screenshot it
like
to put up on
macaroni.
screen, but
I don't
really
like
good.
macaroni, and that made me hungry.
I got really scared because I thought we weren't recording, but we are, and I can see the
We
little
definitely are. I
recording
checked.
thing up in the top left, and it's saying recording. So
Honestly, I'm impressed with my G. You know.
yeah.
You know what? I've been making mainly ready meals, actually, but some good ready meals.
Yeah.
Today I had butter chicken with rice.
Oh,
It was a ready meal. I didn't make it myself.
I really want to make wings soon.
Oh, I had
I
wings
don't,
yesterday,
I don't
but
know
it was
how you do
KFC.
it, but I'm gonna do it. But I don't know. Can you just go into the co-op and buy raw chicken wings?
Probably.
Because I
Let's
want
see
to I
what you
want to
could do.
season those bad boys myself and then put them in some whatever you do with batter. Can you put them? It's corn. I always think cornflakes is a thing you put in fried chicken.
No, I don't think so. Is it?
Cornflake in fried chicken. That's definitely not how you spell fried. Cornflake fried chicken. I don't know, but maybe it's just because the the crispiness looks like. Why am I talking about fried? This was an intellectual podcast where we talked about movies, and now like, can you put cereal in fried chicken?
I mean, no, wait. Actually, you can. I think you can like grind down cereal
Yeah, I don't know.
and then put it
I
in
just
fried
saw
chicken.
I saw a TikTok yesterday where someone was making the most beautiful looking salt and pepper chicken wings, and it
Ooh.
actually looked like it was from Chinese, but it looked healthier, and I got really
Pretty much
upset.
all I cook from scratch is pasta.
Yeah,
To be honest, because if they make a ready meal of it and it's good, why would you waste your time?
yeah.
Which is probably a bad attitude to have, but
I'll put it out there. I make a mean packet chicken noodles. So
Oh yeah, they're lit. I
they're
love
amazing.
them.
I basically lived on them
I
during the
make
first lockdown.
I lit student life. That's like all it is.
Yeah.
Chicken noodles, chicken nuggets. I
Nuggy.
eat so much chicken. It's
Yeah.
like I don't think it's healthy.
Well, it's protein.
Like, well, I eat chicken most days because I realized when I came back from the co-op for my weekly shop last week that all of the meals I got were all chicken related. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But then like I didn't have anything. Like the meal that I was gonna make yesterday was in the freezer, and you couldn't you had to leave it to defrost by itself.
Right.
And I couldn't be able to cook because I spent the whole day. Well, I was busy the whole day.
Yeah.
So I decided to get a delivery, and I was like, maybe I could get something other than chicken, because like I've been having chicken every day, and then I ended up with a KFC boneless banquet with 2 hot wings and 1 like original recipe chicken. So I ate loads of chicken yesterday.
Well,
Worth it though. KFC's
how
the best.
about instead of our conversation about that light that was going right into the camera there. Sorry, I won't move my head ever again. How about instead of putting cornflakes in chicken, how about you put some chicken in your cornflakes?
Oh, now that's an intriguing thought.
That's Meals on Wheels in some
Facts.
aspects. I don't know how, and I don't know what joke I was trying to go for there, but
neither did I, but I just went with it,
I think we should move on. Do you want to hear
Can we
a tragic
segue
story?
into something else? Yeah, let's hear a
really
tragic story.
I've said the phrase ham-fisted more this year than I ever have in my life, and I love it. But it's going to get to the point where I overuse it. Yeah. I go, okay. Fellas that didn't hear when I said I'm at college earlier in the podcast, I'm at college and I applied for UCAS this year, and I think my grandma paid for it. Or did I? I don't know if I paid for it. Anyway, that's besides the point. Who cares about who paid for my UCAS? We want to know the results. We want to know how many universities wanted Ben Ironside out of the 5. No, actually, it was 3 universities that I applied for.
Mhm.
but 5 courses. So out of for the 5 courses that I applied for, do you want to have a little guess how many rejected me, Samuel?
I already know because you told me, so I'm not gonna guess.
I'll take an answer from the crowd then. You, that's me. I guess I'll say 4, and that would be correct.
Wait, but I thought you got 3. You applied for 3.
4
Didn't you?
courses rejected me.
Oh,
Out of
okay. Got you.
yeah. I shot 1 for 5.
Yeah,
And I
but
have
at
a
least you got the
conditional with
1,
1.
surely.
Yeah. But now
Because like
now the
you're
1
only
is
gonna go to 1.
the 1 is now in jeopardy because I read my conditional as at least a grade equivalent to a higher C, but it wasn't that because
What was
it
it?
was a HNC graded unit, and the grade had to be a C or above.
Are you
Now
not doing a HNC right now?
I am, but here's a little fun story. My graded unit's been cancelled because we can't be in the college to do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I think, well, I phoned them yesterday and I said, hi, I've just read my conditional and I won't meet the conditions because my graded unit has been cancelled by the college. I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please help me? And the lady on the phone, she was really nice. And she said that it's been discussed with the higher ups at the uni. I won't say it at the moment unless I either go there or they reject me, and then you're getting blasted on the podcast. But if I meet my condition and I get in, then I'll say I love you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Use that as a threat.
do you know I have a podcast that averages like 30 views? So
It's actually about 40 probably. You know?
It is actually. We do
we
quite
usually pull in between 40 and 50, which I think is solid.
Yeah, we're growing. Yeah, it's been discussed with the higher ups at the university, but I need 15 modules. I think that she said it's the graded unit or 15 modules, and then I had a little count of my modules in iLearn, and including the law class that I'm doing, it added up to 14, and the 15th would have been the graded unit. Yeah. So so my mum thinks that the creative project that I did, which is on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to start trying to do more video essays on YouTube, although I started editing one like a month ago, and then I gave up because I stopped watching the show.
Oh, you know, just a quick things, just because it fits in with what we're saying. Remember that French New Wave essay I was doing?
Yeah.
It's I've still not. I've been too busy to edit it, so I recorded it months ago, and I'm gonna have to finish recording it. But just I'm gonna look different because it was about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, my mum thinks because we've spent most of the year on the creative project with one of the lecturers that's going to be a double credit, so it'll count as 2 modules, and then I'll meet the conditions that she said may be available. Okay. So maybe you win. Maybe I'll have to start doing college work, I guess. But I'm quite glad that everyone has rejected me, so I can actually focus on college work and not on interviews that I didn't even have offered to me that I was planning ahead for. So,
it's probably a good idea to just knuckle down in college and get as good as you can, because if you ace college, then it would be unfair for them to like not accept you based on that parameters, considering you can't meet the ones that they've given.
The thing is, if I can ramble a little bit further, and this is just for my mental health and stuff, I thought that I was really behind on college work, but then I started doing stuff and I started looking at the stuff that we haven't done, and it's only like one big thing that I haven't really done.
Which one is it?
It's the feature production script, because the idea of sitting down for like 4 hours to write a script about the NBA playoffs and the bubble is daunting. But I know when I get there and I get to writing it, I'll get to add little jokes in about the teams and it'll be fine. But it's just, the idea looming over me.
Wait.
But we get to record it in the college, and I'm going to be starting a show that I can do remotely, which is fun, which I'm doing songs from movies and musicals. And you may be saying, Ben, you're just ripping off Elaine Page on Sunday. Well, fuck you. No, I'm not. This is Ben Ironside on Boom Radio.
So
I'm just
feature production script.
Yeah.
That's not like a feature film. That's
No.
like a
No, it's
like
a
a television
15-minute
feature
show.
or something.
15-minute show on radio.
So you're doing yours about NBA playoffs.
Yeah, it's just a recap of the bubble and what happened.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So you could do it. You can make it like a comedy sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We were allowed to actually. They said, if it got to it in year 2, which I don't think I'm doing, but that's because there's another course at the college that I might do next year if I don't go to uni.
Yeah.
They said that you can do like sketches and a sitcom on radio, which is pretty cool. But I don't know how you'd write comedy for radio.
It's difficult, but
Yeah.
I have listened to comedy shows that are funny on radio, just to avoid like the old person humor ones. Because that's a lot of radio shows.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like you can definitely make something funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a podcast, similar thing. Like
but
none of
the only problem is, sorry, I cut you off there.
Oh no, it's fine.
I'll speed through this one. Doing a podcast with you is the easiest thing, because not to be all sentimental, but you're my best friend and it's easy to just do bits with us. But I had to do a podcast on my own for the course. I had to do I chose to do one on Hamilton and just talk about the songs in Hamilton, which I need to re-edit, and I will possibly put a link to it in the description of this video if it is re-edited.
Yeah, do it.
Just because I need feedback from social medias, so if I can, you know how it be. But doing that on my own, I did it on a day where my mum was just coming off night shift and she was asleep, and I was like, and this song is my favorite from Hamilton because it goes that's not Hamilton. I think that's Pink Elephants. No, it's not. I don't know what that song is. I'm going to kill myself now because I can't think of it. Moving on. It's so difficult to do it on your own. But, that maybe because I was slouched over in my bedroom and it was a really hot day and I was just talking about I don't have notes for this. So this is definitely a song that's in the musical.
I mean, podcasts on your own are hard. I think the best way to do it is just imagine that you're not on your own and you're talking to everyone listening.
Yeah,
I think.
No, that's what we've been told, because we were told for the music programs that because we have to do a 3-minute demo, which I still yet to do, but I can just work on it. When we're doing our best links from the song to the audience, where it's not that there's an audience, you're talking to the person listening, and it doesn't matter if there's 5,000 people listening, you're talking to a single listener for it. But for us, we're talking to each other, and these bozos just happen to be like, look there, we bashed the audience.
Yeah, I told you it happened.
These bozos are just listening to us. Why would you willingly? Well, you don't willingly listen to us. I say on my private story for a solid week, listen to the podcast, or I'll physically hurt you.
I do think there's people who aren't. I just think some people that we don't know in person listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
I think there's people.
There's definitely a few, because I definitely don't have 50 people on my private.
I don't think I have 50 people on my private.
I've got like 12. No, I've got like.
But I forget to post about it half the time because I don't use my private very often.
We got 53 bozos subscribed to us. Just had to double check. I love the word bozos.
Bozos.
Oh god.
What time are we at?
Oh, I forgot to time us. Um,
Remember what time we started?
I have no idea. Oh wait, it'll be around.
What time did?
I just checked when we messaged the group chat. It was like 36 minutes ago, ish.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's one question that I was chatting to my flatmates about. That was a
Okay.
good one.
Yeah.
It was every shot of paintings one.
Yeah. I had a little
What
peeksy at that.
one movie character will hunt you down viciously until you're dead, but you get to choose which character. And I cannot. I was trying to figure it out. I don't have a definite answer though.
Do they have to succeed, or do you have to live?
It's just they will keep hunting you down until you're dead. Whether that
Okay.
is they fail and you die, or they kill you, but they will relentlessly hunt you down. Like, what's that film with there's a film where someone does that. It's the Rutger Hauer film. Hitcher.
Okay.
Hitcher. Good film.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just basically they hunt you down.
The okay was like, I didn't care that I've not seen the film, but when you got it, I was.
You should see it. It's got like mid reviews, but it was my dad's favorite, one of my dad's favorites when he was younger, and I watched it a couple of years ago, and it's really good, and it's got Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner in it.
Okay.
It's very good. Anyway, that was a unnecessary detour, but anyway, okay.
Should we do two answers? One for survival and one that'll mark us immediately.
You mean like who would we choose if we wanted to die?
Yeah, and then who would we choose if we wanted to live for as long as possible?
Actually, we also when me and my flatmates were discussing it, we set a parameter where it has to be a human. Because our first thought was like someone from Bug's Life, or like a slug.
Well, I was gonna say C-3PO. That was gonna be my suggestion.
Yeah, because exactly he can't. I don't think he's like programmed to be.
R2D2 could definitely mark someone.
He could C-3PO. Mark us totally.
Yeah.
But and also we're setting the thing where like if you choose a really nice person, their personality won't stay. They'll still try and absolutely murder you.
Okay.
So like you can't choose like what's a good example? Like considering we're just normal stand-up guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Dev Patel. I'm looking at my movies. Okay. Dev Patel from Slumdog Millionaire wouldn't tend to want to murder us.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the character.
Why would he want to?
Exactly. But we're doing it on the pretense that he has it in his mind. Dev Patel would absolutely love to murder us, but he still has the skill set that he does in Slumdog Millionaire, which is having knowledge of things and winning £1 million.
Right. I'm looking at my 100 movies bucket list poster. Wait, which one are we answering first?
The easier one. We'll do the easier one first. So if you wanted to get absolutely murked.
Then
But it has to be a human.
Well, I was for the bit, just to continue with the bit. I was gonna say the house from The Shining. The hotel.
Well, see, that would probably be easy. Although you can just leave the hotel. But actually, it's a lot harder than you'd think.
Yeah. If I wanted to get murked, probably Bane from The Dark Knight Rises.
I haven't seen Dark Knight Rises yet. Is he like a dude?
He's a dude. He's just an enhanced dude with toxic waste or something. I don't know.
Okay. If we're doing...
I want to get my facts right so nobody in the comments doxes me and pulls my address.
If we're doing dudes including enhancements, I'd probably choose like Iron Man.
Well, no, he's just a dude in a suit.
Exactly, but that's an enhancement.
I'm just looking powers and abilities. Oh, he's a smart dude. Oh God. I'm trying to find it. Sorry, there's just straight silence here.
I'm looking at my movies to figure out who my answer for the harder question would be.
Yeah. Oh no, he spent most of his time bodybuilding in the prison's gym
Oh,
for his origin story. So, how is Bane so strong? Oh yeah. He developed super strength through a forced experiment involving the drug venom. Not the person
okay.
Venom, just the drug. We can't pick the Terminator from, the movie, The Terminator.
Terminator. That would be the best
I'll
option for
be
anything
back.
because I'll be back.
Or that we can't say the house from Wizard of Oz because that would easily crush me. Just a scary dude. Maybe
Sarah Connor.
maybe. Oh wait, I need to get his. Was it Ron from Palm Springs? Just because I watched that last night and it's fresh in my mind.
Why would he be the person that you think would be most likely to be able to murk you?
What?
Because he's just like a guy.
Oh yeah. Well, no, because he was just determined to kill Niles. So, but that was
That's
because
true, but
Niles
didn't.
ruined his life.
Yeah, and also he failed to kill Niles.
Yeah.
Also, what kind of a name is Niles?
That's
a bad name.
I don't know.
I don't know why that's
so
the name
though.
that they went with. I did like it. I did enjoy it. What would you give it? Because you're going to review it because,
you gave me permission to review it. Oh, it's Roy, not Ron.
What would you give it? Because I was gonna give it because I was gonna review it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna give it like probably an 8.5.
Well, I was gonna give it I'll give it a Niles out of 10. No, I don't want to spoil it because it'll be up quite soon. Oh well, no.
Well,
next
your
week.
Star Wars one will be up next. Now,
okay.
After my essay's out, I'll have more time to actually write and post reviews, which will be grand.
It's been quite good that you've not posted that much because I did have a 6 month, not a 6 month, a 6 week break from watching movies.
See, me and Lucy watch 1 or 2 movies a week.
Yeah.
But usually the apart from Palm Springs, often the movies that Lucy picks, I wouldn't tend to review because usually, if I review a movie that Lucy likes badly, then she doesn't like it, which is understandable. So, but every when it's my turn to pick, I'll pick we watched Raging Bull last week.
Yeah.
And we watched Taxi Driver.
Oh my god.
2 days ago, and we need to finish it tomorrow. So I'm just showing her some of my favorites, but ones that we've already reviewed as well.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how much you liked Raging Bull.
I'd give Palm Springs a 9 maybe.
That's fair. I think I'd give it an 8.5.
There's one
close to
kind of plot hole or something that didn't really sit right with me that I'm going to mention in my review. That I'm going to have to finish that tomorrow.
Yeah, don't spoil it on the podcast because it'll probably be out before the review.
Yeah, I'm going to try and post this tomorrow. Well, for tomorrow. I don't know. Who would I want to kill me?
Wait, is this okay? Wait, do if you wanted to avoid being killed.
If I wanted to avoid being killed, then do Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, adult. We'll do adult human as well because choosing a baby is. Wait, who are we going to pick? Because surely Harry Potter characters would be very able to kill you.
Yeah, fair.
Bearing in mind, they would use Avada Kedavra because they are hell-bent on killing you.
But if I was to pick Seamus Finnegan, then he would definitely die before he killed me successfully.
He wasn't bad at the end, actually. So that's the problem. Young Seamus Finnegan would kill himself.
Young Seamus Finnegan is a fucking moron. Young Seamus Finnegan is the worst acting I've seen in a movie.
Yeah, I know.
Mom's a muggle. Dad's no. Dad's a muggle. Mom's a witch. Bit of shock for him when he found it. I hate him.
I mean, to be fair,
I want to wring his neck in.
First 2 movies, all of the acting is very shaky from all of the children, and Daniel Radcliffe is, and Well, like Emma Watson and stuff as well, but especially Daniel Radcliffe really has turned into a really
Yeah.
good actor.
Yeah.
Emma Watson as well, but I'm a
Rupert
fan
Grint,
of Daniel Radcliffe.
Rupert Grint just chills out and sells ice cream.
When he is in stuff, he's good.
Yeah.
He's just not in
Yeah.
stuff much, which is fair. He's got like a real estate portfolio.
Does he? Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does.
Oh, hold up. I need to just check something. I'm going to see his name so I can... Because I think I've got my answer for who I'd want to kill me.
You know who I might get to kill me?
Who?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, no. He would... Well, he knows karate. He's
He doesn't, though.
He's an absolute menace.
He's got nunchucks.
Maybe, you know, Matt Hooper.
I just think it'd be funny just having to run from Napoleon Dynamite.
The guy that Richard Dreyfuss plays in Jaws. The diver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like him.
I think him maybe. Because I can't swim, and he's a good swimmer, and he's a diver and stuff. So if I was just to stay as inland as possible, he wouldn't want to come near me.
That's true.
So, you know, I would just have to make my way to the coast, and lucky for him, I don't ever go to the coast. Although, it'd be like what's that movie? I need to do some more research.
Alternative answer while you're doing some research. Inspector Clouseau, the Peter Sellers one from Pink Panther and like Shot in the Dark and stuff, because he's so ridiculously incompetent. If he ever does anything right, it's always by accident. So if he does manage to kill me, it will be at least funny, you know?
I don't know. I can't remember is it Ghost Shark? Yeah, but that is a movie. But that's not
Ghost
human.
Ghost Shark?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the old Pink Panther movies?
No.
They're really funny. I definitely recommend them.
I'll explain Ghost Shark. It's basically anywhere there is water, this shark can appear. So you're not safe anywhere. Theoretically, you could just be chilling in bed, and because you're 70% water, the shark just appears and completely murks you.
Wait, so could he just appear inside you?
Well, theoretically,
he just turn you inside out.
Yeah, but you could just imagine you're just running a shower. Well, not running a shower, warming up a shower, and then you step in it, and there's a little puddle of water, and a shark appears out of nowhere.
Oh, wait, what is this called?
Ghost Shark.
Ghost. Where did you hear about Ghost Shark?
I was watching a.
Wait, this isn't a film. Oh no, it is.
It's a TV movie. So.
2013. Oh, it does have a like a page.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! 29% Rotten Tomatoes, 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ooh.
That's so weird. Supernatural man-eating shark. Is there anyone in it that I know? Probably not.
Or I think Marty McFly would have a rough time killing me. Although he could just go back in time and strangle me as a baby.
Exactly. So he's got like Marty McFly has the DeLorean at his what's the word? Like
I think
he's just got
my luck is so bad. Marty McFly would go back in time and he'd have this extravagant plan to kill me, and then as soon as he travels back to the past, I'd be walking across the road and he'd just smack me with the car. That's the type of shit that
would. Or like, there's got to be a film about a really incompetent murderer who just can't murder anyone.
Yeah.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. But if there's anyone like that, then I choose them.
Incompetent murderer movie. I feel like if I was to say Forrest Gump and I wanted to survive from him, because I feel like we could become friends, Forrest Gump and I.
No,
But I feel
no,
like because he stumbles
relentlessly
through,
wants to kill
because
you.
he stumbles through everything in his life, I just get chopped up in his lawnmower.
Yeah, because there is no way for you to persuade him not to kill you.
Yeah,
That's the catch.
damn.
Or else, like, I'd
Maybe,
choose someone really nice.
yeah, damn. I
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got some answers.
Pretty much anybody in the movie I could kill if they were trying to kill me. I think.
I think I could
I
beat
think.
Thanos in a fight.
I think the conclusion of today is I could definitely fight a shark
Yeah.
and win.
Punch it in the nose. Easy. Or whatever
Grab
it's called, like a snout. I don't know.
his little gillies and just flick one of them.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. Shall we move on to another question?
Yeah, wait, what time are we
We're
at?
on like 53 minutes, I think.
Okay, we'll do one more question. And then we're
Okay, this is a question from yours truly.
I do
How
need
many
a wee.
how many waves of 5? Oh, actually, do you want to take a break then?
No, we're just going on for like 5 more
Okay.
minutes, so I can wait.
How many waves of 5-year-olds could you confidently take on in a fight with no fatigue? And I couldn't fit it into the question, but every wave, a new wave comes as soon as you knock out the last one, and every wave it starts with 1 5-year-old, and then 2, and then 3, and then so on. Numbers, you know how it be. So
Okay, so how many 5-year-olds are in each wave?
Well, one to start with, and then another one is added to each wave.
Oh, okay. So like
So
wave 1 has 1 5-year-old,
yeah.
and then wave 2 has 2. All right,
Yeah.
okay, got you.
Actually, I think we should do this
And
with
it's
fatigue.
relentless, so eventually you will be beaten.
Yeah. Well, actually, we'll bring in fatigue because I think if I was up against
fatigue.
if I was up against 100 5-year-olds, I could still kill them all easily and use them as a shield.
If I didn't have the mental block of not wanting to kill a 5-year-old, then I could kill 100
We'll
5-year-olds.
not say kill.
They're
We'll
very
just say
small.
knock out. We just have to subdue them.
But yeah, even if I didn't have that mental block, then I could definitely get 100 of them.
Yeah.
But we'll add fatigue.
I'm saying
So
with fatigue, I reckon
knocking out
7. If I had some leverage, if I could get up on somewhere and just kick down, or just this is a terrible image, but those foldy chairs.
We'll say level ground. It has to be level ground.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Level ground, no weapons, even fight.
What?
Because it has to be even, or else it wouldn't. The question doesn't work.
Do the bodies? I know this was my question, but do the bodies disappear, or can I use their own friends against them as a weapon?
Yes, you can use your own friends against them. So the bodies are there, but not in a way that impedes you. You know.
Okay.
So like you won't trip over them, but you can pick them up if you want to.
I would. Okay, here's my plan. The first wave comes in, I full on sprint at him. Now, mind you, I'm 6'3", 6'4" in shoes. I'm full on sprinting at a 5-year-old. And I just knee him in the nose. He's done. He's Denzel Washington. And I pick him up by the jacket and hold him up. The next wave comes in. They see that I'm holding up their bloodied best friend. And I just throw it at their feet. I just said it. It's a child.
Well, you don't know if it's throw them.
Throw them. Throw
Gender
them
neutral
at the feet of the next wave and say, that's all I say. And they turn around and walk away, and then I win. Because technically the second wave didn't attack, so I just beat them with mental. But then it's me saying that I only beat one wave of 5-year-olds, and now I feel inferior and weak. But you do yours, because I feel like I've talked for most of this.
I feel really bad about this hypothetical situation. But if I didn't feel bad in the hypothetical situation, and no matter what they would keep fighting me, I would probably be able to get to about like 40. Because I feel like you'd get tired.
Oh yeah, I'd be knackered.
But like the first few aren't tiring at all. Like you could boot a couple of 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Easy. No no, barely any energy is sort
No
of
question.
wasted. But when you start getting to about 10, that's when it gets like
Yeah, once
too much.
you're like uppercutting one in the nose and there's one clambering around your leg and you have to exert
Yeah.
effort to grab him, throw him against the wall and watch his spine shatter. What the hell is going on?
Don't stop talking about that. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
I'm sorry.
But like that they're never gonna reach your face or anything.
No,
So like the only
unless
thing it like it will stop when you get swarmed.
unless they put on a really big trench coat and then they're
That's true.
stacked up on each other, and the third wave comes in and that's them in the trench coat and they say, "Oh, hey, is this
Nah.
a cinema? I'd like 2 tickets to. My wife is just coming. She's just behind me. I'd like 2 tickets to. What was that really? Hobbs and Shaw, please." And I'd be like, "This isn't the cinema, but here you go," because I still got my ticket, obviously, because that's the greatest movie ever released, and I definitely saw the end of it, and we didn't have to run away after getting VIP seats.
I mean,
And
to be fair, I didn't mind running away
they
from
would
that
grab my
film.
face, they would touch one hair on my beard, and I would just give up. I would just,
But the
walk
thing is,
away.
a giant pile of 5-year-olds in a trench coat. You could kick the bottom one.
Oh
and
yeah,
they'd all
just
topple.
sweep
That's it.
sweep the leg, and then they're
Exactly.
done.
Sweep their legs.
I'm gonna say, Sam,
Yeah.
turn your volume down because I'm gonna say this, and I don't want you to throw up. If you sweep the leg, you could definitely snap a few necks. That's all I'm saying.
Should we bring it to a close there?
I reckon we just give up and this podcast is over.
This was a good podcast. I just really need a wee, and
okay.
I don't feel like stopping and starting again.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say, flip you bozos. We're out.